Hi, welcome to the Peachy podcast. Today, this is our first episode. I'm super excited for it. I literally just thought about doing this as an impulse thing, as I haven't been posting as much content as I'd like to. So first we're gonna go over that, and then we're just gonna ramble a little bit. The main purpose of this podcast is so that people get to find out who I am. You could just, I suppose, put this on while you're doing something. I was told for actually a couple comments saying that they really liked my voice, so here it is again. My name is MP, or M for O, whatever you prefer. I go by she, her pronouns, and I felt like that was just a needy introduction. I'm trying to experiment with new content. We're definitely gonna get more actual gameplay videos instead of just TikTok videos. So, and speaking of those TikTok videos, I do not think I will be making another one of them, mainly because that's not what I want to be known as. I am aware that I'm not going to get as much reach with people because the content that I'm going to be writing is not going to be as sought after because it's unique. But at the same time, I want it to be unique. I want it to be something that's like exclusive to me per se. And I suppose that's what I'm going to try to do here. I'm going to talk. I'm going to let you guys talk about things passionately, because when I go on podcasts or like when I listen to them, I love just listening to people talk about what they care about. So whether that's Hey and Stuff by Will Versa, the Chuckle Sandwich, I've been watching the Chuckle Sandwich.
What?
I've dabbled in Just Roll With It. I think I just watched my first
With what?
episode
With what?
like a week ago, and I really
With
liked
what?
it.
I don't know.
But I miss talking. I miss talking to people. I miss interacting with people.
I'm waiting for.
So I suppose that's kind of a way for me to be able to talk. So yeah, we're going to talk about content now. So this content, it's probably going to be a lot of Among Us. No, not Among Us, sorry. It's probably going to be a lot of Minecraft videos, whether that's with my real life friends or with my online friends. I'm sure you all are going to love it. And I actually have a video planned out that I was going to record today, but I accidentally fell asleep. I might end up recording it tomorrow, and then this video might be published tomorrow, so who knows? It is currently 12:22 on Saturday, April 17th. I made it through the 16th, and if you watch the Dream SMP, you understand why I'm so happy that the 16th is over. Yeah. So, right, video ideas. So I actually have a video that I intend to record, and that video is playing your favorite childhood games. And I'm just going to go through like all of these games, like the Impossible Quiz, Duck Life. I know how to play Duck Life. I'm really good at Duck Life. I have a Club Penguin account. I actually don't know if that's gonna work. Animal Jam, Roblox, all that stuff. I figured that's just a good like intro. Yeah, I just got a new editing software. I got a new keyboard. I got a new mic. Right now we're not on the mic. I'm literally just recording this on my phone, as I find it. Listen, if my parents knew I was going to be recording a podcast at like
What?
12 o'clock at night, they
With
would
what?
not be the
With what?
happiest. So
With what?
we're talking quite quietly. I apologize if the audio quality isn't the best, but it's going to get better as this progresses, as is the mic quality for everything else. It's not going to be the best. Why? Because I literally bought a mic for $13 off of Amazon, so what can you expect? Yeah, so I'm thinking about uploading this, or uploading a different one of these every week, just so you guys know, hey, I'm still alive. And speaking of still being alive, I thought I'd just like let you guys know as to why I haven't really been uploading. So the main reason is because of school. I spent a lot of time getting my grades up, and they're actually where I want them to be. So there's that. Another thing is that it's starting to get warmer where I live. Hence, I'm outside more. I'm busy, and during the upcoming summer, I'm going to be a lot more busy. Why? Because I actually work and all that stuff. All right, so now that all the serious stuff is out of the way, let's talk about the fun stuff. I made lemonade today for the first time. There was two lemons just sitting in my fridge, and I was like, I want to make lemonade. And so the original thought was, I want green tea. And if you know me, you know I absolutely adore tea, and green tea is actually my favorite, with white tea in a close second. So I saw this recipe in a cottagecore TikTok compilation I was watching, because that's my aesthetic. I really like cottagecore. It's pretty, the flowers. Oh, I wish I could be there. So I wanted lemon juice in my tea. And the way I make my tea is I drizzle like honey at the bottom. I put in like 2 pinches of salt. I have the water. I have two green tea bags. I microwave it for 2 minutes, and then I leave it to sit for 3. And no, excuse me. So I decided, hey, what if we chopped up the lemon and squeezed the lemon juice into it? And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. There was like this weird like pulp stuff at the top, which I didn't really like, so I had to like scoop it all out because I'm picky. I'm very picky with a lot of things, and that just so happens to be one of them. I don't like pulp in my drinks. So, I add sugar and milk into it afterwards. And I suppose there's more a science to this, because acidic things and basic things, which is milk's a very basic substance, and lemon juice is very acidic, and I only know this because I just learned about pH scales in science. And yeah, I think it's kind of cool that I can like resuscitate some of that information to you. I can't do much about school, so I just kind of turned off my brain for a second. I was like, doot, 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 you know. So I had to end up like throwing it out because I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Like I couldn't drink it. And so I was like, well, what could I do with like the rest of the lemon juice in here? And there was like, I could squeeze a lot out. So I took a little cup and I squeezed with all of my might all the juice out of this lemon, and my hands were all sticky, and I was like, am I just gonna drink this straight? I really like lemons. I can eat them straight. Like I can't like bite into one, but like if it's cut up and sliced, I'll like fold it and I'll bite it like an orange because it's good to me. It tastes good. Is it good for my teeth? No. But it's really good. I just realized you guys won't be able to see my facial reactions because I am faceless to you guys for personal reasons, but just imagine I'm smiling the whole time. I really hope that you guys can hear that, but if there's ever like silence, I'm still here. It's not your audio. It's all the presentation, I suppose. So anyway, I'm sorry, I just completely forgot what I was talking about. So the lemonade. I'm so sorry for that. The lemonade. And I had another lemon, and I was like, we'll squeeze all the lemon out. We chop the lemon up, and we put like a bunch of sugar in it. And I made the best lemonade I had ever tasted. It was so good. It was so nice. And then my parents wouldn't try it. because they were really fixated on the one movie, The Green Mile. I watched that for the first time today. I didn't watch all of it, but I was like, it was a bit odd to watch. Yeah. I played Minecraft today, and I know that I play Minecraft every day, but I feel like it's just a nice segue because we have a Minecraft melody playing in the background. Here you go. I don't know if you can hear it. It might actually be overpowering my voice, so that's a bit of a problem. Excuse me. So, back to the topic of Minecraft. I was playing Minecraft today, and I actually have like a little world that I've been working on since the beginning of quarantine, and it was weird though because I actually have a funny story to tell. It was me and my one friend, who I will not disclose the name of because I do not know if she is comfortable with that. So I invited her onto this world, and this was before I had bought Minecraft Java, and I've actually been playing Minecraft Java for not a long time. I think it was Christmas Day. I got it Christmas Day, so I have not been playing it all that long. The reason was I was stuck on Pocket Edition, and my computer is not the best. I don't have a PC. I'm working with a Mac, so I just want to let you know. So it seemed kind of pointless to me until I realized, listen, when people say you play like they play Minecraft, they're talking about like the computer version. They're not talking about PE. And after like getting like harassed and like having to deal with like editing and all that stuff on the that stuff. I think my last Minecraft video was 4 months ago, which is insane because yeah. So I got it, and I suppose no, I started this world. It's actually turning 1 in like sometime like at the very end of the month, which is April. So I'm not very good at building, but things that I built like around, let's just say like craters that were caused by my one friend who I mentioned earlier because she spawned the Ender Dragon. And we couldn't get it, and it literally destroyed like half of the world. Yeah, but I have like really pretty craters and like ravine kind of things where it's just like it's very floral. It has a lot of vines. It's got those swings. It's got music. It's a really pretty world, and I know it doesn't look like much for 1 year's worth of work, but I really liked it. I really like it. I might show it to you guys someday. Yeah. On the topic of Minecraft, and I mentioned the 16th earlier in the video, I wanted to just talk about meeting people who like the same content creators that I watch. And I know that some people can't relate to this because they don't have any friends, or they just don't have the social skills to talk about it. And this isn't a personal attack. It really seemed like it in that one thing I just said. So I remember meeting my first like MCYT friend who like I wasn't already friends with. So our school, we went from fully virtual to hybrid, which was half the kids would go on Monday and Wednesday, and the other half would go on Tuesday and Thursday, and then we would all be online for Friday. And how that was determined was by your last name. And then I had this little segment where I would go 4 days a week because it was hard for me to learn online, and they allowed me and a bunch of other kids to do this. So 4 days a week, right? And I couldn't go on Friday. The option was presented to me, but I have a younger sibling and he cannot stay home by himself. so I had to stay home with him. So, ooh, I like this song. It's, yeah. I'm so sorry. I get easily distracted. So, 4 days a week, and it was my first day with like meeting the other half of the school. And I'm a choir kid. I have been since 3rd grade. So, upon meeting and reuniting with all of my old friends, I was wearing the Wilbur Soot college sweater, which I absolutely adore. I absolutely adore that sweater. I love it so much. So I was wearing it, and she goes, "Hey, I like your sweatshirt." And I was like, "Oh, do you know who it's for?" And she's like, "Yes, I do. I said, "Oh, how closely do you follow? How closely do you follow?" And she goes, "Everything." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is great. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh." And that was how I made one of my first friends. And I meet so many new people, and it's always like super shocking to know like which friends like certain like content creators, because like I like upon being told like, "Hey, I watch the same people that you do," I always like assign certain people to like certain creators, mainly because of how they act. Like, for example, the first person that I met for like talking about MCYTs, I just immediately knew that this girl, she would probably watch Carl. And then the second person I met, she was cursing a lot, like, because she was really excited, and I was like, quackity, there you go. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. We're actually right over our 17-minute mark. I think this one is going to be a bit longer. Normally these videos are gonna be like about 15 minutes. Yeah. So summer's coming up, and I developed a new skill. It was first it was skateboarding. And I started skateboarding at the very beginning of the pandemic in like May-ish, and I fall really badly. And I slammed my right wrist, which I still have problems with today. And it really like, I got really hurt. So I was like, no, I'm done. And at the beginning of this school year, I picked up my skateboarding. I tried skateboarding again, and I liked it. It was nice. And then I was talking with my dad, who I have a very close relationship with, as well as my mother. So you'll hear me talk about them a lot. You'll hear me talk about my friends, my family. If you know me, you know who I surround myself with, and that's one of my favorite traits about me. But I was talking with my dad, and he was like, "Oh, I think you would like longboarding a lot better." And I was like, "I thought that was harder. I thought it was harder to do." And he was like, "No, skateboarding is for like tricks, and longboards are just for riding." And I was like, "I just want to ride it. I don't want to do all the tricks. I just want to go, just zoom, you know." So this Easter, I got a longboard, and my brother got a matching one, like a coordinated one. And when I tell you, I spend like 2 hours on that every single day. It's insane. I love it so much. And I've actually gotten quite good at it, and it's helped me get outside more, which I needed. I don't get outside much, especially during the winter, because I get cold really easily, and I don't have a way of managing like how cold I get. My body's really weird. It'll just turn purple or like bright red. I'm like a chameleon. So, yeah. Oh, and I started learning sign language from this one guy who I was friends with, who I originally met from my science class. So, yeah, I learned that if you take your right wrist and you shake it twice, that means yes. If you take your thumb and your pointer finger and you pinch them together, that means no. And if you take your your right hand, and you touch the three tallest fingers, to your chin and you slowly go and you like put it out, that means thank you. And if you hold your left hand out flat and you make a fist with your right hand, you put it down on your left hand with the thumb slightly up, that means help. And I mainly learned the help thing just for when if something were to happen. Yeah, just so I could, like, I suppose since I'm a woman, I should know multiple ways to ask for help in ways that may not be seen to everybody. So that's that. That took such a dark turn. I'm so sorry. Yeah. All right. So I think that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening. I haven't decided what I'm going to put for the background of this, so we'll see. It might just be me playing Minecraft. Yeah, I love you. Have a good night. Have a good day. Good morning. And that's that. Bye.